I just found out that my throat chakra is blocked. What really did it for me in the video was when the lady that was in the video was saying, like, when you get sick, a clear indicator of your throat chakra being blocked is if you get sick, bro, there's food in your bowl. If you get sick, like, you get a sore throat first. That's what did it for me. Because every time I get sick, the first thing that happens is like my throat gets sore. And that's very, very, very interesting. Bowie, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, you're gonna get me tight. You keep screaming and fucking going to the doors and screaming, you peeing on the wind by the window seal, like, bro, watch out. Like, there's dead ass food in your bowl and you're screaming. But I guess you want more fucking food because you're a greedy fucking monster. There. Leave me alone. Don't. Don't try to push open the damn cabinet door. I put food in your bowl. Anyways. But I'm starting to realize certain things about myself and about my life pertaining to just everything and anything. Like, one of the things that I'm starting to realize is how empathetic I can be and how dangerous that is for me personally, because you know how there's people who, like, only think about themselves, they only think of themselves, they only move for themselves, only do for themselves. I'm the complete opposite of that, in which I think, or they do that shit like 24/7. I'm the opposite in the fact of, like, I think about everybody 24/7, 25/8, trying to think about how this person perceived that and how maybe I did something wrong because of their perception. And then because of this, then, like, it's sick. And it gets to a point where I don't think about what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking about. And then it gets to a point where all that shit gets suppressed. And then it gets to a point where I start doing things to run away from it or to just completely ignore it. And obviously, it's habitual things that I picked up from young, from parents, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, it's hard now because it's like, I'm on my own now. I'm not under my parents' roofs anymore. So it's like, it's now a process of me trying to figure out how to get out of it via myself and not like pointing the fingers at the roots of the problem. You feel what I'm saying? It's fucking annoying sometimes to realize how empathetic I could be. Like, even like, I'm gonna talk about this shit. Like, I'm so fucking tired of withholding this shit. Like, this whole thing with Sierra, or even like with Fa or whatever. It's like Fa, I feel like now, first of all, I told him I'm coming to Queens. He's like, okay, I didn't come to Queens. Nigga had nothing to say. Didn't say, yo, are you still coming? Now, mind you, it's on me because I didn't respond. Or I didn't come through the Queens or whatever. Or to let him know that I'm not coming anymore. But then he gonna text me today talking about how you feeling out of nowhere. Like, completely disregarding the fact that I was supposed to come to Queens yesterday and asking me, how am I doing? Which was just weird to me. And it's giving like some guilt shit. Or whatever, like, and whatever he was dealing with when it came to ISIS. Because ISIS is talking about there's things that I don't know about that he did that she's not comfortable with saying yet. And that shit bothers me personally because ISIS is ISIS. That's my friend. That's my best friend. That's my sister. And so she's feeling hurt about something. And I'm sitting here still hanging out with this nigga after the fact. even though like it's not necessarily my fault. You see me being empathetic, but like it's not my fault. But like I'm just saying, like just knowing, having a knowledge of ISIS being hurt by this guy, like kind of bugs me out. And then like even off of the strength of us trying to start this business and trying to, Bowie, get down. Bowie, get down, get down from there. You was peeing over there. From like just knowing that we was also trying to start this business together and shit, and he keeps like slacking with this shit and being overly negative. Bowie, for the last fucking time, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Don't get me tight. But yeah, like it's just like, yo, like damn, like you like niggas just be fucking up. Ciara too, fucking up. Like I understand, like when it comes to me and expressing my emotions, like I'm not the best at expressing how I feel about people. I be trying though through actions and trying to like get out of my comfort zone, whether it's like trying to FaceTime them or talk to them or just like, randomly or just like doing little shit, trying to pay attention to what they say. And that the fuck I did. But she still chose to fucking go on the other side. And then me personally, that's fucking me up because like I said, like I'm empathetic. I'm trying to figure out why she doing that. Is it because of something I did or whatever the fuck? But at the end of the day, she never communicated anything about that to me. Didn't let me know that the intimate shit was over between us. Just started doing shit. And I'm just like, okay. And now I'm sitting there like bottling shit up because she's bringing this nigga over here. And it's like, okay, yeah, I know that you're fucking with other people, but bro, you're bringing another nigga that you're talking to in my face, knowing damn well you had an intimate situation with me. Like knowing, like me personally, if I'm talking to two bitches, bro, I'm not gonna bring them around each other. That's fucking weird. Like obviously I'm gonna be honest, like yo, I'm talking to other people, but nigga, I'm not gonna sit there and have one bitch in the crib and then bring another bitch in the crib. Like bro, that's fucking weird. Especially or even worse, because this is what she did. I'm coming to a bitch that I'm talking to intimately crib with another bitch. You coming to my crib with another nigga you talking to intimately. I understand ISIS is your friend, but I also pay rent here. I'm late on certain bills, but I also have to have certain responsibilities in this house to upkeep it, to help upkeep it, along with ISIS and Nicole. So you're coming in here in my crib, in my space, doing all that dumb shit. And then it's like, I also have fucking, like, irrational emotions when it comes to that shit because it's like, I've dealt with a pattern of bitches who just, like, not even try to, like, just fucking ghost me out of nowhere. Like, and it'd be fucking with me because it's like, yo, is this something that I did? Knowing damn well is not really anything that I did, and it's shit that is just out of my control, but it's still like, yo, how do I break out of this shit? Or at least have the bitch let me know, like, bro, I don't want to fuck with you anymore. Like, it's fucking annoying just having to deal with people who don't want to communicate effectively with me when I be trying and I don't be wanting to communicate. I'm fucking quiet as fuck. I don't like to communicate overtly or whatever, but like I be trying with people and the reciprocation is not there. So I'm like, okay, maybe I didn't do anything wrong in these situations, but within myself, there's something that I need to dig into to realize something about myself that I need to reform and change. And I'm starting to realize is just that I be too empathetic and I be holding shit in to try to not, at this point, it's not even to avoid, like, yeah, to a point, yeah, to avoid conflict, but also to just like save grace for people too. Like, because to give people the benefit of the doubt. It's more so that than avoiding conflict, to be honest. Like, avoiding conflict is a part of it, but that also has a bigger part of just being like, trying to give people grace. Fuck that shit, bro. Because If something is affecting me, why am I sitting there not saying anything? And just sitting there, letting shit happen, letting shit pass by, have a trying to have a positive mindset about it. On some, oh, it's too good to be true type shit. Like, fuck that shit. Because honestly, I'm over all of that shit. Because now, if someone has the audacity to fucking do some shit like that, being non-communicative or fucking want to fuck with me personally and emotionally, bro, like, now you need to know about yourself. That shit be getting me tight. That shit been getting me tight for years. And it's like, and that just goes back to my throat chakra being like blocked or whatever. And even just like expressing myself through art and content. Like, I've been expressing myself through art a lot more lately. Like, I've been drawing and writing poems or whatever. But like, bro, the shit that I've already done in itself is legendary. I have ideas written down that nobody has ever done on YouTube. Ideas written down that can transform people who watch me. I have collaborative ideas with friends too. And it's like, I be withholding that energy, and it connects with, you know, dealing with people too. And it's like, even with like doing deliveries, and again, like, sometimes, bro, you gotta get your bread anyhow, anyway. Like, if you, like, sometimes we have certain necessities. Like, for me, it's rent. And like, trying to pay back what I owe in terms of bills or whatever. Like, however, if I know deep down that's like, there's something more to me that I want to do, especially creatively, and I'm withholding all that energy and I'm not putting it out into the physical world, it's like, it's gonna fuck with me even more. Like, I know for a fact, like that's why even like I don't want to do like jobs and shit, like, because again, sometimes you have to do that shit for certain necessities. But like, bro, I don't like trying to get a regular job to save money and shit to invest in something. It's just gonna turn into a cycle, because then you're just, the money that you're saving is gonna be into certain necessities, and then now you're broke and then have to go to work again to get that money for the necessities, and then you're broke again. It's a fucking cycle. And it got into a point where it got like that with deliveries. Like, even though deliveries is like a free schedule for me, and it was cool for me to do, my nigga, like, it just got to a point where I'm just using this now for as comfortability, to be comfortable, because I know it's gonna give me a certain amount of money to pay rent. And that's all I was doing. And then it became a cycle. I was paying rent, I was broke again, now I have to go do deliveries again to get the rent. And then I'm trying to put the intentions out there to save money for content, to invest in content. Every single time I did that shit, something off always happened. And it got progressively worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, up until just recently when my bike got stolen. And then when my bike got stolen, I couldn't even get tight. So I'm like, yo, bro, this was bound to happen. Like, I'm just sitting here trying to do this delivery shit over and over and over again, knowing damn well it's not gonna put me in a place where I want to be. So if I know that I have these ideas, I have them written down. I know it's transformative ideas. I know that, and I know for sure now, there's people that's gonna be willing to help me within my strong union of people that's around me. But it's like, am I gonna sit here now? Like when the bike got stolen, like I had two choices. Am I gonna sit there and try to figure out the bike situation, trying to figure out how to get a new bike so I could go do deliveries again and complete the cycle and then start it over? Or am I gonna sit here and try to delve into how I could execute my content now, so I can make money off of that? And to be honest, there was also an ideology like, damn, I'm not gonna get paid right away off of shit, off the content, but bro, like, there's a clear difference between me trying to continue the cycle of deliveries, and let's say I finally get that shit down packed in June. I'm not gonna get paid until July. Compared to if I start trying to delve into my content now and I start posting in February, I'm gonna start getting paid in March. And then by July, who the fuck knows where the fuck I'll be in July? So now it's like, it's getting to a point where like not certain things, this, like everything when it comes to my throat chakra being blocked and suppressing shit, whether it's with people, whether it's with my art expression, whether it's with just everything, I'm getting exhausted from suppressing that shit. And now it's like, now I have to actively choose where I want to be. That felt good as hell, just talk out loud. I was gonna write it down, but I'll write shit tomorrow. I'm fucking tired, bro. I know I'm gonna be okay. And once again, just knowing the human that I have, just alone with the people that I live with, along with a select few of others, like, I know I'm gonna be good. It's just a matter of delving into that, even just delving into those connections with the people that I'm talking about more often, to just create that energy of just creating the energy of getting to where I want to be. And it's gonna help everybody else too get to where they want to be as well. So yeah, this, yeah. God damn it.